right, well, guys, today I'm going to be setting up for the week of December 9th through the 15th. Today is Tuesday. I didn't start this yesterday like I'd planned on because I just got caught up in doing a bunch of other stuff, and then by the time I got back around to it, it was late and I wanted to watch TV, so I just didn't. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a very, aesthetic vibe. So here we go. I'm going to light a candle. There, now I'm like an official, bullet journal planner video. There you go. I just need to get my nails done now. Anyway, so this week, not a ton going on. My daughter's birthday was yesterday, and my mother-in-law had lung surgery, so that was a big day. She's doing very well. My daughter turned 27, so that's Monday. Today, we had a new water heater installed, so I get to wait around for the plumber inspector to come all day. Who knows when he's going to show up? Sometime after 10, who knows? Chiropractor tomorrow, nothing on Thursday, and Friday my son has no school. And then a game on Saturday and nothing on Sunday again. So it's going to be kind of a plain week, but that's okay. I already have drawn out my lines because I feel like that's just really boring and nobody wants to see that. But I will let you guys know that these are, in case you haven't seen one of my videos before, 4 centimeters across. So each one of these little squares is 5 millimeters. So they're 4 centimeters across, or about 1.5 inches, little over 1.5 inches, which means that they fit Erin Condren / Happy Planner stickers perfectly. They're the perfect width. These are slightly wider columns because those columns are 1.5 inches, but I mean, they're gonna fit. The other nice thing about doing the columns that wide is that I have a nice space on the side to do out my to-do list and, decorate if I want. So there you go. In terms of this way, across the top, I have space for days of the week. These boxes are for just notes. Like when I was taking classes, I got candle on my hands. That's where I'd write homework that was due. If it's garbage day, if it's someone's birthday, special notes that I want to see first. Next come my hourly, the rest of the day. I go from 6 to 8. We don't really have anything that starts past 8, so I just don't worry about anything beyond that. And 6 a.m. is generally when I try to get up every day. We don't usually do anything that early, but I do take my kids to school fairly early, so there's that. And then the line in between is the division between, school / work day and then evening. So there you go. I do already have something written down in here, though. I did these lines yesterday, and then after school, I went to go pick my son up, and I took my older son and my older daughter with me, and we went and got scooters. There's a coffee place in our area called Scooters, and they have delicious coffee. And this year they're doing a candy cane or a Candyland themed line of drinks. And so we've got, Princess, I don't know what her name is. Princess somebody? Princess of Candyland. Anyway, every time you get a drink from them, they put a little sticker on it. So this year their stickers are all themed, and I just thought that was pretty darn cute. So we're going to get started here. I already know, let me get out my book. I'm going to use, this is my sticker book. I got these from Hobby Lobby, and so I'm going to do something with these. I love the retro vibe of these, and I try not to get anything from Hobby Lobby unless it's 50% off, because then I know they're at least barely making money, or, maybe even making less than they should. But stickers are cheap. These, I think, ended up being $1 for 2 sheets of each style. They're similar enough, though. I think I could use them both on the same layout if I wanted. I love the little Santas. They're so cute. But I also like that there's presents and little trees. There's a little reindeer. And then on this one, there's a lot of little trees and snowflakes. So I'm going to try to use these this week. But since they don't come with any boxes, I do have, boxes back here that go with my kits. But over the years and here and there, I've also bought, I went too far, just rainbow boxes from different places. And so, I'm gonna need this. Just whenever I seem to be running low, I'll go and I'll get, dang, they're all the way at the front. Yeah, here we go. Like just different kinds of colors of boxes. So I might use, like that's kind of a reddish color. Here's some green. So yeah, oh, here we go. These are better. They're more red. Planner Frenzy, at about a year ago, maybe even a year and a half ago, I bought a whole bunch of half boxes from there on Etsy, and I haven't used all of them. I bought like 4 sheets, but I kind of do this thing where I go and I'll buy like a whole pile of stickers, and then I won't buy any for a long time. All right, I don't think I need any of these. And then I'll go back and, stock up, I guess. And so, yeah, so we're going to use some of these. And then also, I have some cute washi tape. I have this little string of Christmas lights that's got some gold foil on it to go with the gold foil on these stickers. And then this one has kind of a silver foil. I don't know if you can see that. I don't have any silver, but I do have these little polka dots. And I have these kind of like candy cane stripe looking washi. And give me 1 second. I'm looking through my washi tape box. Oh, here they are. And then I have these little ornaments. So I don't know if I'm going to use any or some of these, but I do like to get those out just in case. So first I like to start with, writing, getting out the days of the week. I don't always start with that, but I notice that if I don't start with that, then I confuse myself and I forget where I'm at. So let's get this out. And I think we're going to go with some gold foil since we've got the gold foil on the stickers. Trying to use up all of these, or at least as many of these as I can. I don't want to have to buy any more. I don't love my handwriting though, so I'm kind of torn. It's like I like to use stickers, but I'm also trying to get away from always using stickers. I don't know, for the days of the week anyway. So I'm going to try to use these up. That's kind of my goal between now and, I don't know, whenever I use them up, I guess. I don't have a specific date in mind, but I just want to use them up. I don't plan on buying more because what I'd like to do is practice my handwriting a little bit more. I like my just day-to-day handwriting, but like, lettering, I'm not really very good at, like titles and stuff like that. So I would like to get a little bit better at that. So I think that's something that I'm going to, once I run out of this stuff, I want to try to learn how to do. Okay, so you might be wondering why I'm cutting off the day on that. It's because Wednesday is just too wide. See how it goes all the way across? And I won't be able to write the number. So I just cut that part off. And sometimes I do it with Saturday, but I think I'll have room. So I don't think I'll cut the Saturday off this time. But some of these letters are just too, the words are just too wide and I can't quite get all of it across. But I think if I start over far enough, yeah, that works. I still have room to write the letter on the side, or the number on the side. The downside of using this particular font is that it does stick up a little bit outside of the page. So then sometimes I have to go back when I'm done and snip off all the little bits that stick up at the top. So we'll do that real quick. Again, one of the best parts of using a composition book is I can kind of just do whatever the heck I want to it, and I don't feel like I've wasted my money because I can just turn the page. This whole book cost me 50 cents. There you go. If I mess it up, just go like this. Boop, and then I'm ready for a new page. Fresh start. Now I only have these stickers left on here, so honestly, I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to toss it. Okay. At the top, I am going to try to do a little bit of color here. And I just realized I don't have my Staedtler markers in front of me, which is what I usually like to write with. So I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to try not to write very dark because this particular notebook, it's a Unison brand graph lined notebook that I get from Target usually, but I've noticed the paper quality has gone down since I first started using them. So this will probably be the last time I use this particular type of book for my planner. I will continue to make my own planner, but I'll probably go back to a bound book, or I might cut it down a little bit so that I can use it in my traveler's notebook cover, which I don't have in front of me. I put a bunch of stuff away, so now I don't have any of my stuff to show you guys. But the size of this, it's nice because I can write a lot of things, but it's also kind of a pain because it doesn't fit in every bag, and it can be kind of bulky, like to take to the grocery store or whatever. I do like that I can flip it back on itself. So if I want to write in it, I can do that. But it's just kind of big, so I don't know. I still have a good, definitely 6 months in here though. Okay, so we're going to write the numbers down. We're starting with 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't go fancy with the numbers. I could definitely try a little harder. Don't love that, but it's my planner, and literally no one sees it but me and you guys. So we can just keep that our little secret, right? 24. I almost wrote 2025. Dang. We're getting there. Not quite yet, though. Okay. So now we've got that. And then I just realized, I don't know if I have any birthday little stickers in here because it's my daughter. Oh, I do. So my daughter's birthday was yesterday. She just turned, I'm going to do green. She just turned 27. She is my second oldest. And yeah, I was very happy. She got to, we got to spend some good quality time together this weekend. She and her boyfriend came over and played some games with us, and we went out to eat. And yeah, it was a fun day. So, Kayla's birthday. And as she has gotten older, she has gotten very sentimental about family. We lost their dad about almost 5 years ago. And since then, she's usually the one that is like, hey guys, let's all get together and let's do this and let's hang out, and I really appreciate that. And every year we go around on birthdays for everybody and we say our favorite thing about that person. And I told her that my favorite thing was that she likes to spend time with family. So we had a nice day on Sunday. Yesterday, I didn't hear much from her because she had work all day. Well, I think maybe she took the day off. She probably took the day off. But she's out doing her thing. So we got together on Sunday instead. All right, Thursday is garbage day. I've been using an awful lot of these. I don't know, can I use blue maybe? Yeah, I think I'll do blue this week. I want to start using up some of these other colors. I feel like I just use the, the same ones every week. Okay, I'm not going to do the basketball ones yet, but we do have recycling this week. I love both these garbage cans and these recycling bins come from Aquariel Designs on Etsy. I don't know if you can see her little website there. They're so cute. They come in a ton of colors, and I absolutely love them. And I mean, look how many of these little garbage icons come on a sheet. And this one was full-sized. I just used up so much that I cut it off. So I mean, this sheet was about the same size as this one. So you get a ton, and I love them. Anyway, another creator on Etsy that I love is Aquariel Designs. She has a lot of very, very, very cute rainbow. I said she. I'm assuming it's a she. Who knows? Apologies if not. But anyway, a lot of rainbow choices in the icons, and I just, I love me a rainbow. Bath time stickers, don't need those. Don't have any doctor's appointments this week. We do have no school on Friday for my son, which my other son was not very happy about. Oh, whoops, wrong son. Anyway, yeah, for some reason I have one son I have two kids in school, right? One's in public school, one's in private school. The public school child has no school next Friday, which makes sense to me because it's the Friday before Christmas break. This child has no school on this Friday and does have school next Friday. So that kind of sucks because I would love if they had the same day off. They do have the same time off during break, but come on. Anyway, I don't need any of these. I don't need those. Let's see. I'll use these kind of bluish ones for my son's schedule this week. I keep track of my son's work schedule. He doesn't go to school. He works full-time, mostly full. He works about 30 to 35 hours a week. So today he's working 8:30, but normally he works 5 to 11. He just recently turned 19. And so I'm proud of him. He leased his own car. He's got a job. It's almost full-time. Whoops, today's Tuesday. So I'm hoping that he decided not to graduate. So I'm hoping that he'll get his GED coming up in the next year or so. But for right now, COVID did a number on a lot of kids. And I saw it with my students when I taught. I saw it with my own children. And so, you know what? We got to give our kids some grace. He was old enough to decide what he wanted to do, and he was smart enough that I wasn't concerned about him being educated so much as just getting through life. So he's hopefully going to get his GED here in the next year, and I'm really proud of him for that. That's not an easy decision to make when all your friends are going to graduate. Okay, so we would have had practice last night, so I'm going to write that down. But we didn't go because my son just had a tournament over the weekend, and quite frankly, he was exhausted. And he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to go to practice." And I was okay with that because I didn't feel very well this week. So Wednesday, practice at 7. He's on 2 different teams, which was his choice, and I did explain to him before the season started. 2 teams is a lot of basketball. Okay, no practice Thursday, and then a game on Saturday. I explained, he'd have several practices a week and a few games, and he was like, okay. And then, and he loves basketball, but I do get that he needs a break once in a while. And honestly, since I'm the one driving him all over creation, I deserve a break too. So I'm okay with him skipping practice once in a while, especially since the team that he skipped was the one he had just played a tournament all weekend for. So don't come at me about him skipping practice. Okay, 10:20. He's a good player and he likes to play, but you know what? He's also 12 and he wants to hang out and, just be home and chill after school, and I get that. you know, if I was his age and I was gone at practice practically, you know, 4 nights a week, I would feel the same way sometimes. Okay, so he does have practice Wednesday, though. He will go to that one. And then Thursday's practice was canceled, so there's that. And since we didn't go, I do somewhere have some canceled stickers, but I'm just gonna go. And I'm gonna put skipped. And then at least we know it was scheduled, but then he didn't go. Is that weird? I don't know. Okay, today I'm supposed to have a plumber inspector from the city come sometime after 10. It's 9:35 now. Who knows? I don't have a great track record with city inspectors coming out on time when they say they're going to. So, I mean, I'm not going to hold my breath. Let's put it that way. I think I'm going to use a blue on this one to go with the blue. Let's do the navy. I like that. So plumbing. I had to have some electrical inspected by the city, and it took us 3 tries before he finally showed up, because our doorbell was broken, and he rang the doorbell and I didn't hear it because it's broken. And so then he just assumed nobody was home and he took off. Oh, it's Tuesday. And so then I had to call back, and then the next time he came, they didn't tell us ahead of time what day he was going to be there, and he didn't come the day that he was scheduled, and then I missed it again, and it was just a whole thing. So, and I already paid that, so I'm not going to put that on there. So today's kind of a boring day. That's okay. It did snow today, so I am going to let's put a couple snowflakes. So, not the first snow, but we haven't had a very big snow either yet, so just a dusting. That's all right. Wednesday, I have a chiropractor appointment, so I'll do that one in green. My back is better most days, but I do still have days where it kind of flares up a little bit. I injured my back in May, and so it's kind of been a long few months, but it's definitely better than it has been, and I'm down to going every 10 days now instead of every week, so hopefully that will hold out. Practice. And Thursday, I don't have anything planned, so once I get all of this filled in, I'm probably going to go back and try to schedule some appointments. I have my son's car needs to go in for a recall, so I'm going to schedule that. See, it bleeds through a little bit. It's not terrible. Anyway. So I got to schedule that. And then my daughter needs to have a mirror on her car fixed. And so I need to schedule that. But it looks like I've already got everything down for the week. We usually would have a practice on Sunday. But I don't think we do, because that team... Don't look at my code, you guys. That team... that's the game on Saturday. So I don't think there's any practices scheduled, but let me double check. 15. Nope. Sweet. Okay. So that's it. Look how boring that is. Let's lighten it up. Brighten it up. Let's make it pretty. Okay. So I've got these cute snowman ones, these super cute Santa, and then I did start my period yesterday, so we're going to, so you guys all can make sure we're matched up, right? Is that how that works? I don't think so. Anyway, all right, I'm going to stick that on there just so I know. I also have a period tracker, but sometimes I like to just kind of glance through and be like, oh yeah, okay. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get back to this week. Okay, so I don't want to use too many Santa stickers because, we still have a week and a half. Gee-mini Christmas. But I do want to use at least a few. So let's start with one downside of this particular kind of sticker is it's kind of like a cardstock. I don't know if you can see how it's kind of stiff. So sometimes it can be kind of a pain when you're, decorating, because it does make your paper kind of stiff in that spot. But, gosh, they're cute. Okay, let's see. Let's maybe do this one over here. It doesn't make it kind of hard to peel them off too sometimes. Oh, and then I bent it. Oh no, help. There we go. And sometimes they don't always stick the best because if you then you bend it and it'll come up. These actually stick down pretty well, but I mean stiffer stickers in general sometimes can kind of come up a little bit. But put some cute little houses. Let's see. Maybe we'll do a little tree with some snow. And let's do a couple more snowflakes since it just decided to snow today. All right. So that's what we have there. And then I will add a few from here. I also don't want to put too much because I know, I do like to write my notes, but I know Monday that's done already. I know we don't have anything going on tonight specifically, but things happen. So I don't want to get too caught up in not, I don't want to not decorate, but I also don't want to overextend my stuff here. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Got some holly. Oh, here's some cute little, we'll do some little golden snowflakes too, maybe. Tie in the gold foil at the top. I like to use some kind of little scattery stickers sometimes, just to put a little pop of color here and there. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just put it on somewhere that looks cute because that's me. I'm not, lump it or whatever. I like to do it in such a way that I have a space to write in between and it's not just like the same every week. Like I remember when Happy Planners first came out and everyone would have and Erin Condren and those types of planners would be like the same boxes all the way across and then like a little decorative sticker all the way across and then whatever. And that's okay, but it's kind of boring to me. So I like to have a little, a little something extra. So let's put one more on here and then I think we're going to have to call it a day as far as these stickers go because again, I don't want to get too much. I don't want to go too crazy. The thing I also like about these is that each one, so like this is coming with 2 sheets of this exact thing. Same with this. So I can use as many as I want and I don't feel like I'm, I can add more. I can use them over next year. They're going to last me a while. Okay. There she is. What do you think? All right. I am going to add a little bit of washi tape because I do like to kind of tie things together a little bit. I'm going to use this red. Don't think I'm going to use the lights this time because they can kind of disappear sometimes on this kind of paper because they're white. So like this, you see how it kind of blends into the background a little bit? And I feel like I don't want that look on here. It's cute here, but I just don't know if I'll like that on this page. So let's do some polka dots. Of course, now I have to find the end of the washi tape. There it is. And I haven't really used this one much, so I don't know how nice it's going to peel. Sometimes when you haven't used a washi tape before or you haven't used it in a while, it can be kind of a pain. Oh, that looks kind of orangish. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's cute. Let's see. We'll go across the bottom. And I think I'm just going to rip it. I do like it to have a clean edge, but sometimes it's okay to have a little bit of a rippy look. Rippy, is that a term? Everything can't be perfect and exact all the time. So now if I go right up to the line, then yeah, I'll make it nice and neat. But since we've got a sticker there, I'll just rip that part. So that kind of ties it together a little bit. And then I might maybe put something up here. I don't always, like I said, like to use a lot. This might be too dark. I do like this washi tape, but I don't know, maybe I'll just put a little bit. Put a little right here, maybe. You know, sometimes it's fun to just put a little smidge here and there, just to, you know, brighten it up. Oops. Maybe we'll put another one over here. And then I'm probably good on decorating. The thing about washi tape that I like so much is that it's repositionable, but you know, if you mess up just a little bit, it's, I don't know, it's not a big deal. You just take it off and put a new piece down. So there she is. There we go. All right, I do have a few things I need to write in. So yesterday, like I said, my mother-in-law had lung surgery. So let's use red. I do want to make a big note of that because I do like to go back and be like, you know, how long has it been since she had surgery? She smoked for many years. She quit a long time ago, but her family has a strong lung cancer. I meant to write lung operation. Darn it. Her family has a long history of cancer, so she got every year she's able to get a full body scan because of that, and thank God she did, because they found some cancer spots in her lung. So she had surgery yesterday, and it sounds like she's doing really well. So I'm hoping that she doesn't have to undergo any other procedures, but you know, who knows? So anyway, I want to notate that. And then last night, we didn't go to practice, but I did do a ton of laundry, which I want to make sure I note that I did because I'm proud of myself. And then today, oh yeah, dinner. Last night we had garlic parmesan chicken, or new pasta. I haven't meal planned for the week yet, so I'm going to work on, I have to clean out the fridge. So I'm going to do that this evening since we don't have practice. I want to make sure I get my to-do list for today down so I don't forget. I'm still waiting for the inspection guy. It's only 9:45, so I'm going to fold some clothes while I wait. But tonight for sure I need to get the fridge cleaned out, and then I need to put the boxes from the tree into the basement. So I'm just going to put the boxes down. With my ADHD, I have a terrible habit of like getting all the stuff out to decorate for Christmas and then just leaving the boxes that the ornaments and all of that come in, like sitting off to the side. And rather than getting them out of the way, they just sit there, and then eventually in January, I'm like, oh, there's the boxes, let's put Christmas away. I'm really trying hard to get away from that, but gosh dang, sometimes it's just easier to leave those boxes sitting there. Anyway, so there's this week. I'm not going to write all my to-do list out yet, but that's what I've got going on. Tonight for dinner, I think I'm going to make probably some kind of soup, but again, I got to clean out the fridge so that I know what I have. And then tomorrow, after my chiropractor appointment, I am going to do a little shopping, but I didn't write it down yet because I'm not sure. I have a couple things coming today, so I want to see. I have to lay it all out and see who gets what before I can finish it up. So we're going to do that today. I did want to mention, though, that I did make a list of holiday movies I'm watching, or that I have watched this year. My daughter, she's so funny, I love her. She, every year for Halloween and for Christmas, she makes a list of movies, and she watches one holiday movie a day during that month. And so rather than make the plan ahead of time, I'm just writing down the ones after the fact. But today I watched Deck the Halls, and I'm planning later on watching Die Hard because that is a Christmas movie. And then over here, I have a list of what I have in my kids' stockings because sometimes I forget. And once it's in the stocking, I don't want to have to go digging through it to figure it out. So I do keep a list of just a few little things I have in everyone's stockings so I don't forget. And that's it. I got to move my today from last week to today. And we're done. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.